Hi, and welcome to my website on Movie Recommender System. In here you can rate some movies and see what prediction the algorithm will do for you. But what is a recommender system? This cat seems to know what it is, and you? Do you know? I will guide you through this journey with my website and hope that at the end you will have a better understanding of what a recommender system is. A recommender system is, if I take a definition, an AI that, given a user model and a set of items, will find a function that helps to match users with items by ranking the items. There exist many different recommender systems, but in our case we will focus on matrix factorization. Why on this factorization, you will surely ask? It's very simple. If we represent the user movie matrix, as shown on the website, we can see that the matrix is very sparse because not all the users rated all the movies. You can see here many zeros. This is the principal reason why we have to use matrix factorization and not another decomposition like, for example, the singular value decomposition. In order to estimate an item that an user didn't rate, we will compute the dot product between two vectors, item vector and user vector, as seen here. So the difficulty is obviously to find the correct user and movie vector, in our case, such that the rate already given by the users won't change at the end, and will rate as correct as possible the other missing values. I will show you an example of this algorithm. For example, in the website you can add your name and add movies that you liked. For example, my name, and I will rate some other movies. Obviously, I won't rate all the movies because it takes time, and I hope that the recommender will do it correctly for me. When I rated movies, I click on the button Run Algo, which will do the matrix factorization. So, find the best user and movie vector. Finally, click on the Show Recommendation in order to have your results. You can now see the recommendation for the movies going from note 5, you will love it, to 1, you will hate these movies. If you want more information about the matrix factorization, you can read documents on this part too. However, can we better visualize those movies? Is there some classification on users or on movies such that they belong to the same cluster? If you are interested on this, you can click on visualization. On this page, you will see the visualization of the results of the matrix factorization. The first visualization represents a clustering on users. Indeed, it takes an average note on some movies for a user and will group them according to this value. So in the center, you will find the users who had a very high global note. It means that most of the movies are recommended for the user, and on the border, the users for whom the global note on movie is very low. They will hate the proposed movies. Those different groups go from red to green, like a traffic light. We all know that red represents something not good and the green something very good. So I was inspired by this for the choice of my colors, and I think it will be clear to everybody. You can see that there is different groups because users are not all the same and have different tastes. Indeed, that's interesting because now we can really see that not everybody likes the same movies. Now you can click on some anonymous users to see which movie it contains, and this time, more the movie is on the center, bigger is his rating. You can switch to different users in order to see their differences. Now, if you go below, you will be able to see more precisely the results of the movies found for each user previously. You can whether click on a user on a previous section or select one manually on the box, just here. or click here. It will display the movie with the same color structure, from red to green, and the legend is here to help you too. Furthermore, you can move your mouse on every movie to see its value, and if you click on it on the left hand side, you will see the notes of the movie and a global note of the movie given by all users. With this, you can compare the result of each anonymous user and see the distribution of the rate of every user's movie. Finally, there is the last part below, that shows the similarities between movies. The visualization is in 2D representation of the movie matrix vector found previously with the matrix factorization. It is clustered according to their rounded value, and we can see that there are similarities between movies. By moving your mouse on each bubble, you will know which movie is in which cluster, so if they are similar or not. You can always try to separate them, but if they don't belong to the same cluster, it won't be possible. Thanks to this, we can see similarities between movies and how they are distributed. For example, if you like a movie in a cluster, there is a good chance that you will like another movie inside the same cluster. To conclude, I will just add the fact that the matrix factorization finds all those informations and doesn't just rate the movie for you like you can think. I hope that you enjoyed the video and it piqued your curiosity about the matrix factorization. Thanks for staying until the end. Bye bye!